Hey guys, this is PokeRangerMike, and I am the coach of the Lake Champlain Lapras, doing my Week 1 recap of my battle against CogSentient and the Los Angeles Haunters. So we're going to be breaking down the battle that we had during Week 1, kind of giving my thoughts and opinions of why I made my plays and what I think my opponent was doing. First off, the first thing that I kind of saw about his team that I was kind of surprised about was that he did bring 3 dragon types. So had I brought one of my 2 fairy types to this battle, it would have been very challenging for him, I feel. I decided to lead off with my Donphan in the first round, mainly because I thought he was going to lead off with his Chansey, because I thought he wanted to get some Stealth Rocks up to kind of chip away at my team, but that was not the case. He led his Kingdra, which was a very good lead against me, because obviously I'm very scared of that Water type move, so we'll see what happens from there. So pretty much I decide, hey, he's more than likely going to be going for a Water type move, so I'm going to go into my Venusaur, eat that up with my Grass typing, and from here he's either going to stay in or he's going to switch, so a nice Leech Seed and Mega Evolve is going to be an excellent play. From here I really want his Eviolite off, so I just go straight for the knockoff. I don't really care what he does. And I predict him to switch here into a different Pokemon, so once again I Leech Seed, just get a little bit of recovery, do a little chip damage, and from here, honestly, my Galataria doesn't really have anything that really scare me. The best thing he had would probably be a Fire Blast if he is special or mixed, and even that, Thick Fat on Mega Venusaur makes it such that it's not even super effective. So honestly, it's good for me to just kind of stay in here and go for a Sludge Bomb. And that's exactly what I do. And he decides not to Mega Evolve and just go for a Return. Does not do very much. And fortunately, I do get the Poison, so along with the Leech Seed, that does quite a bit of damage to him. Though he does have Natural Cure, so he's able to get rid of that Poison, I just decided to go for the Sludge Bomb again, because not really a risky play for me. It does a little bit of damage to anything that would try to come in. So here he has his Garchomp in. Honestly, he's not going to be able to do that much damage to me with any of his moves, so I decided just to go for the Leech Seed again, get a little bit of chip, and a little bit of recovery. Now, I could have predicted him to switch out. I decided, hey, he'll probably stay in, so I just go for a Gig Drain to get a little bit more HP back, plus Leech Seed, barely lose anything. And now here, I decide, hey, if he decides to Earthquake again, I'll be able to switch into my Cresselia, which has Levitate, so I won't get hit by it. And if he decides to go for a Dragon type move, then I'll be able to eat that up just because I am very defensively and bulky set. So stay in, does a little bit of damage, and right here I decided to go for the Substitute because it's very obvious he doesn't want to stay in against me. And this is pretty much just like a no drawback play. Just go for a sub, see what he wants to do. So I go for that, and then here I have some options. So I am running Calm Mind, and I am running Psyshock. I decided to go for the Psyshock just to see what he is planning to do, and also to just get a little bit of damage on him. He does crit me with the Thunderbolt, which does break my Substitute. After the battle, I went back and calculated to see how much that would have done, and even with the crit, he should have broken my Substitute. So wasn't really an issue in this battle. So here I Psyshock and do about 30%, which is good. And now here is the really important move. I decided, hey, I want to see how much damage he's actually going to do. So this turn I'm going to Moonlight and recover some HP just after it hits me. And Cog decides to bring out the Guardian of Alola Z move, which does 75% HP to me. Now this is very important because I am running a Citrus Berry on this Cresselia, and I am recovering 50% HP with Moonlight this turn, so I am recovering 75% of my total health, and Guardian of Alola does 75% of your current health, so I actually recovered more this turn than he did to me. So that was a very good play on my part and put Cog in a really bad situation. Unfortunately, he misses the Nature Power next turn, and I get him up with the Psyshock, and one more to bring him down. And from here, he decides to U-turn as I say, hey, I'm going to Moonlight, get my HP back. And now, thinking that this Decidueye is more of a defensive set than an offensive, I go into my Venusaur because I was thinking he's probably not going to be able to do much to me, but I find that he's actually a Swords Dance set, which is very scary. I decided to just stay in, do a little bit of damage, and get a knockoff and get rid of his berry. Meanwhile, he's able to knock me out with 2 Spirit Shackles. From here, it's a very easy play for me, just going to my Swallow, Brave Bird him, knock him out, and get my Guts going with the Flame Orb. From here, I go Facade. Unfortunately, the Kingdra had the Focus Sash. That's fine. Goes down. Now, Donphan comes out, and I go for the Ice Shard, which is priority. Unfortunately, my opponent did not realize that Ice Shard was a priority move, because he does go into his Garchomp here, which is 4 times weak to Ice, and easy knockdown. From here, it brings in his Chansey, and I've already knocked off his Eviolite, so really it's just a straightforward move for me, just to go for the Earthquake and see how much damage it does. I am faster than him, does 46%, easy to hit KO. Brings down his Altaria. I do have Sturdy as my ability, so he can't knock me out in one hit. I can just go for the Ice Shard and 2-shot him. And then obviously his Tapu Koko is very low from the last time that he was in. So nice and easy, Ice Shard picks up a kill. Donphan picking up 5 kills in this match. Ironically enough, my Magazone and Araquanid didn't even hit the field, but you know it happens. It was a very good battle. Obviously, had my opponent known that Ice Shard was priority, he probably would have played it differently. He also said he kind of misclicked by doing Light Screen instead of Wish. So that would have also been able to heal up either his Garchomp or his Mega Altaria or Tapu Koko. So he might have been able to do a little bit more. Overall, though, I feel that with the Pokemon I had remaining, I would have been able to clean up the rest of his team, even if he had known Ice Shard was priority and he healed up his Pokemon. But the one thing that I will note is, once again, he did have 3 dragons, which makes him ice and also very weak. So it's something to kind of keep in mind for the coming weeks for him. But overall, it was a very good battle, and I was happy to have a chance to battle against Cog, and I hope he does even better in the rest of the season, keeps improving, keeps learning, and I really look forward to see what he is able to pull out. But that's been me, Mike, with this week 1 recap. Hope you guys enjoyed, and check out the other battles this week. See you guys later.